Alright, we're back with another update on the MX5 here, and in this video I'm going to do something that I wish I'd have done with the Capri when I first got it, and that is perform a baseline test. So, in other words, how fast the car is or isn't currently in pretty much stock form, and then once we've set that baseline, we can retest after every modification to see what difference they have made. Now, I'm not saying that a standing 0 to 60 time is the be-all and end-all of car modification. There's a lot more that goes into making a fun daily driver, but if you saw my last update video, you'll know that I'm working towards supercharging this car. So this baseline could be a really nice indication of how much faster forced induction makes this car over stock. And that is, of course, providing that I don't cock something up in the meantime and have some kind of catastrophe, which I am quite capable of, trust me. So with the lack of local drag strip anymore, RIP York Raceway, I've no choice but to turn to my phone for this experiment and a free app called Drag Racer. Now yes, I know, before you start criticising, these GPS based apps are not that accurate, and yes, you're probably right, but I'm not prepared to spend money on this little experiment, so as long as the app is fairly consistent, it's good enough for me. And from what I've read, Drag Racer is one of the more reliable apps out there. So all I need to do is find an empty stretch of road and put this thing to the test. So here we go, nice empty straight road ahead of us, and I've chosen to start at this end because this lay-by right here next to me, this is where mobile speed camera van man likes to frequently park, but thankfully he must be on a day off today, so he won't be causing us any issues. But having said that, this is a national speed limit road, so it's perfectly legal to go 60 miles per hour down here. Is it legal to bang gears drag racer style to get there? I'm not too sure about that. So hopefully I'm going to get a few runs in and the timing on the Drag Racer app will be reasonably consistent, and then I can take an average. So here we go, let's see what she got. Getting out the hole might be difficult without an LSD, but let's go for it. Ah. Come on! Run number 2. See if we can get out the hole a bit better this time. Better. Come on! That's got to be better than the first effort, that one. It has to be. 7.4 seconds, 0 to 60, 3/10 better. I'll give it one more go, and then we'll see. We'll take an average. Quite impressed with this app, actually. Not bad at all. So with an open diff, getting this thing out of the hole is a little bit tricky without it lighting up one wheel. First run, we got quite a bit of wheel spin. Second run was a lot better, actually, and 7.4 seconds, 0 to 60, pretty good. So third run, hopefully we'll get a good one in, take an average, and then we've got a good baseline. Right, here we go. Nothing behind, nothing in front. Good start. Right, results. Run number 1, I got a 0 to 60 time of 7.7 seconds, and that was with a little bit of wheel spin out of the hole as well. Run number 2, I got a much better start, and that gave me an improvement of 0.3 seconds. So I got a 7.4 second 0 to 60 time, and at this point I was thinking, wow, you know what, this app might be quite accurate, that's what I expected. And then run number 3 happened, and I thought it was a pretty decent run, and Drag Racer gave it an 8.4 second 0 to 60, which I'm a little bit dubious about, but that's why I'm doing multiple runs and taking an average to try and even out these little discrepancies. So if I add all those times together and then divide them by 3, I've got an average 0 to 60 time of 7.8 seconds, which is actually pretty respectable. This car's faster than I gave it credit for. So yeah, with that baseline set, we can now revisit this test after every modification to see what difference they have made, and hopefully they do make a difference, or I'm doing something wrong. And I have some added motivation to make this work, because the other day I was driving to Skipton with my girlfriend Tori, and she said something along the lines of, this is going to be a complete waste of money and you're not even going to notice a difference when you supercharge it. I mean, how much more motivation does one man need? You, Tori, are gonna eat those words. Now, don't forget, I'll be documenting the entire build process, including a full list of expenses, right here on this YouTube channel as the build progresses. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you. See you for the next update.